Armed with nothing more than red pieces of paper and a pair of scissors, Fu Jiao has recreated everything from Chinese folk tales, cartoon characters to intricate flowers and animals. The 53-year-old from northwest China's Ningxia Autonomous Region has become well known for her paper-cutting talent, which many think reflects the lives and customs of the local people. Fu first fell in love with the ancient Chinese art when she was just 6 years old. She learned the craft from her mother, who taught her daughter everything she knows. In 1983, her first paper cut was published in a local newspaper. Fu was delighted. This also inspired her to take part in more paper-cutting exhibitions and competitions. In 1997, she started her own business, selling paper cuts in a film centre in the suburban area of the region's capital, Yinchuan.
I started selling paper cuts to the tourists there. They would just pick up a piece of red paper and tell me what design they wanted. I would then cut it while they waited. They got to see how they were all handmade.
To cater to tourists' needs, Fu started to come up with new concepts and designs. She started putting her paper cuts into different pendants. It was a small innovation, but it won the customers' hearts and also saw her income begin to boom. Over the years, Fu has been able to earn a good living with her talent. She's been able to buy her family an apartment in the city and has paid to send all of her 3 daughters to college. But as well as the material rewards, Fu has also earned herself a good reputation. In 2004, Fu was awarded the Chinese Folk Artist title by UNESCO for her outstanding skills. However, Fu understands more still needs to be done to keep the art alive. She knows that only constant innovation can turn the ancient art into something more valuable and appealing to today's customers, and thereby preserve it for good. Fu's daughters are a lot like her. Having been brought up in a world of paper cutting, the girls naturally went on to choose art-related majors at college. Following her graduation in 2009, Fu's second daughter, Li Jian, returned home and opened her own company, in the hope of expanding the market by offering different kinds of paper-cut products. Her aim is to develop the paper-cut art in the region into a lucrative industry.
I know it has not been easy for my mother, so I became determined to carry on craft when I was in college. I talked with my college tutors about how to run such a company so as to better preserve the art.
To Li, innovation includes both branding and packaging. In the first year since she founded the company, she's developed a kind of paper-cut scroll made out of silk, which has also successfully been patented.
My mother's works in the past were all handmade paper cuts. Now we have developed 36 procedures, including framing and inlaying. This increases the value of a paper cut. These make great gifts because they're so artistic.
Thanks to the 28-year-old's efforts, the company's products now range from greeting cards, calendars to hardcover books. These products, which are mainly used as gifts and souvenirs for governments and enterprises, have become the epitome of the local Islamic culture, thanks to designs that include images of typical Hui soup pots, traditionally dressed women and mosques.
This is a paper-cut album, which tells the story of the customs of the Hui people. It also includes some typical folk songs, all of which are featured in 3 languages, Chinese, English, and Arabic. The album gives an idea of the Hui culture and is a good way for the outside world to learn more about Ningxia.
In 2010, Li's paper-cut products were displayed at the Shanghai World Expo. In 2011, her silk paper-cut scrolls were selected as the reception gifts for the China-Arab States Economic and Trade Forum held in Yinchuan. Her products won praise from international guests and as a result were renamed again as the reception gifts for the following annual forum held in 2012. Now a company of 15 staff members and over 100 skilled craftswomen, the annual sales of Li's company last year amounted to 3 million yuan, which is around $480,000. After 40 years of working in the paper cutting industry, it was the modern touch of her daughter that has given new energy to Fu Jiao's ancient craft. Though still a young artist, Li has set her aims high. She still hopes to establish a handicraft production base in the future, which will develop and preserve traditional folk arts, not only paper cutting, but also other cultural heritages.